Hi guys, this is the first race of the OTL season at the Bahrain Grand Prix, the Sakia circuit. I'd already done a time on the medium tyres in quali at this point, and here was my lap on the soft, and this is pretty much going to be the highlight of it. So as you can see, we're nearly a second up on our time, so probably finishing the top 10, but we lost it coming out of there. Front wing damage, we're not going to get round in time to pit, and so we will start at P16. And so that's how we line up. I assume everyone who's not in the top 10 will put on a set of medium tyres. Definitely think I had a pace to get into that top 10 if I'd have finished that quality lap on the softs. But it wasn't to be. So we'll see what strategy we use. And as I said, as we make the way to the grid, everyone 8th and below, starting on mediums, JN Tech starting on the hards. It is the optimum strategy at Bahrain. So here we go, we're on the grid. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Lights are on awfully long time, but it's go. Pedro gets a little bit of wheel spin in front of us. JN Tech makes a very, very good start. SBW's on our inside as well. We're going to be cautious going into the first corner. See bits of carbon fibre. There's a McLaren gone round. I think that was Rob, so we're going to get past Rob. Oh, there's a lot of sandwiching going on there. Looked very similar to the start of the Grosjean accident at Bahrain in 2020, but we got there. So can we get past Mix Williams? I don't think we'll get the drive up the hill. No, we won't. He'll cut us off. So that's P13 at the moment. But a very racy JN Tech. Oh, he's going to make the dive, and he does. We saw him though, so we made the space. Kristaps has gone off somewhere, our teammate. I think he started at P4. Oh, contract with Pedro, and Pedro must have outbroken himself. It's worked okay for him though. So I was very, very timid on this first lap, I think. Because we're going to try and hang it around the outside, but haven't quite got the grip or the confidence to do that. So he started P16, we're up to P15. And we'll see how we go from here. We're on P15 at the moment with this strategy. And we'll be looking for a P10. Mediums and then onto the hards. So we've got SPW catching up, he's in our slipstream. And he's going to make a dive up the inside. So we'll give him the space and we'll tuck underneath him. There's Rob and Greenfinger's battle behind me. I think that was Mr. Rage in the Mercedes, he's gone off there. Oh, we're going to have a look at SPW. Oh, we're not quite close enough, and there's contact, we've spun. So that's us right at the back now.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris.
So lap 2, P18. I think Mr. Rage behind me has got wing damage after his accident. That will make sense. And after that spin, our tyres are a bit too hot. We've got a lot of understeer going down to there. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do from here, I think. There's a yellow flag, and oh, that's a Haas, not Screenfingers, is out of the race. And that's going to be a virtual safety car. And so after the virtual safety car, finishing lap 3, we did catch up with Mitch. He takes an interesting line through this sequence of corners. Quite a few cars did pit behind the VSC. Mike and Air Lewis behind me did. So I will be racing those cars later. Because they'll need to make another pit stop, as will I. As we get into the RS range of Mitch. Oh, we get past the Alpha Tauri.
Nice move.
And we get the move done before the corner. Although Mitch does come back at us around the outside. And so that's that move done, so P13 now. But a long, long way to go in this race. Oh, as we nearly lost it through there as well. Until onto lap 8, Airflares and Mike behind me have caught up with me now. We have caught up with Pedro and JN Tex in front. We'd have been battling with those cars if not for that spin on the first corner. And so I need to defend from Airflares and Michael. I need to make it as difficult as possible for him. Because I'm on a one stop and I need it to work. Tyres don't feel too bad currently. So I wonder if a medium soft will work. I think I'll have to play by ear and see what happens. But F. Lewis and Mike are likely to have a really, really good slipstream on me now. Their tyres are much fresher, of course. As F. Lewis goes up the inside, as does Mike. And so what we're going to do now is it'll be wise to be in their DRS train, I think. Oh! Might get a snap of oversteer coming out of turn 2. But he managed it well and he still made a move up the inside. He runs wide there though. Now Fleurs is going to come back and under this is best seat in the house for this battle. As Mike does make the move, Fleurs is going to have a look around the outside. He'll struggle there, but he'll get the cut back. And to the side now, going down the hill. And it's F. Lewis who ends up in front after all that. Whilst I'm watching this, the DRS has also helped me catch the likes of Pedro and JN Tex in front. And so we will have DRS coming up. And Skarma and Ryan Sam behind me have pitted as well, so that's why we're up to P13 at the moment. As my teammate picks off the softs as well. As Mikey's pitted as well in the Red Bull. As Mike makes a move in the McLaren on F. Lewis and the... So the tyres are starting to die slowly now. And what I don't want to do is lose too much momentum and not be able to stick within this little DRS train I've got going. I'm quite comfortable here. What a great watch this is. F. Lewis gets a bit out of shape and we need to avoid hitting him. So we're off track there and we are just about in the DRS, but I don't think we will be after this sequence of corners. No, we're not, so we've lost the DRS now to those in front of me. Got so much more pace than I have. But still P11, still looking good for possibly a top 10 finish, depending on what happens. And so on lap 11, the end of lap 11, as you can see, Mike and F. Lewis have pulled out quite the advantage, and Ryan Sam behind me is catching now. Oh, that's a car sideways off the Haas. F. Lewis is, the Alfa Romeo, sorry, the F. Lewis is in the wall. So we're back in the top 10, there's no sign of a safety car at the moment, I don't think.
12.1 seconds.
And so Mike has got past JN Tex as well, and you can see that gap's come down from what it was a few laps ago. But as we start lap 13, we are slowly catching up to the likes of JN Tex and Pedro. They've got the benefit of DRS. But what we're going to have soon is we're going to have Ryan Sam in the other Williams catching up to me. And he's catching hand over fist at the moment. These mediums have done 13 laps. His have done about 4. There's quite a difference in tyre wear. This is about, oh wow, 3 cars bunched into this section of corners again. I'm struggling to take that corner well at the moment. Ryan Sam's getting closer and closer at the moment, but we're getting closer and closer to those in front of us.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds.
They're battling hard. And they're letting me and Ryan Sam. Mikey as well in the Red Bull in 12th place is also catching me. Rob Will's pits. My tyres don't feel that bad at the moment, so I'm going to stay out for the time being and try and get onto the soft tyres. Because Ryan Sam does make that move. If we can do the same as we did with Mike earlier and F. Lewis, we can stay in his DRS range as he drives up to JN Tex and Pedro. That'll do us the world of good. I think to make something happen now, I'm going to have to try for a set of soft tyres after. Mikey in the Red Bull is looming large in our mirror. We've caught JN Tex by second this lap. Ooh, but I think I may be out of the DRS range. No, it should be okay actually. So this will allow me to defend from Mikey hopefully for one more lap. So Mikey will be with me any moment now. As our rear tyres are really struggling for traction coming out of that tight hairpin. And so as we're about to start lap 16, Mikey has caught up and me, I've lost DRS. There's Pedro pits. Be interested to see if he puts hards or softs on. Mikey makes that look quite easy. We're really struggling for traction now. As Rob Wills in the McLaren sets the fastest lap. So I think he's done the opposite strategy to us, whereas we're going to go medium to soft, only one stop, and try and stretch out tyre life. He's done a soft medium. And our tyres really are struggling now. We're struggling to keep up with this battle. Look at that as we run wide. Oh, but so this JN Tex, he must have got a snapper though, just there. So we're going to get straight past him. Thank you very much. P8 at the moment. And Skarma in 10th does have to pit again. He won't be going to the end on those tyres. He pitted into the VSC at the start of the race. But JN Tex, it may be that his hards are in better shape than my mediums at the moment. He'll definitely get a run on us coming out of here. We've struggled with DRS management all race. We've got nothing left. JNTX does go up to the inside, he locks up slightly. We'll see if we can get a run coming back up here. I don't think we will though. Yeah, we're not going to be close enough to stick a wheel up to the inside there. The car doesn't feel very nice to drive at the moment. We're struggling to hit the apexes, etc. Downhill braking is so difficult. But as long as we can stay on ERS range, DRS as well, sorry. This might be quite a nice little battle. Can we return the favour on JNTX here? Possibly. No, JNTX pits.
Our gap to the car in front is
I don't see my soft lasting that long. Not yet anyway. So we'll have to do a couple more laps and hope we've got the speed towards the end. And so as we start lap 19, the leaders of pit. Our warning light has come on to say that our tyres are really struggling now. So Nelly's come out behind us. SPW and Ryan Sam haven't ran away as quickly as I thought they would. So that's what our tyre life looks like. Nelly's going to be all over the back of me in a moment. Car feels twitchy in every corner and he sends it. Give him the space, we're not in that fight.
Try to stay with her. She might make a mistake. We could still regain the position.
So we just understeer clean off the road there. Running through that section of corners, I've got to be very, very careful on the throttle, and Ellie's gone at this point. So I wonder if we left it one lap too late. We should have come in the last lap. We're going to set on a brand new set of soft boots, and we'll see how we go from there. So into the pits we come. Once we've come out, Scarlett did get the jump on us. But we should be quicker at this point than him and F. Lewis. If Scarlett doesn't get the best of exits, we're going to go up to the inside. And we'll make that move. And I made it with the thought that I would still have DRS, so I could fight F. Lewis in a minute as Ranger pits in the Mercedes. I just get so much more traction on these new boots. We've got DRS on. We're going to go to the inside, and there we are. Able to outbrake F. Lewis so much easier. He tries the up and under, the switchback. We've just got too much grip for him. And so we'll be trying to drive up the road to the likes of JNTX and Pedro next. Car feels so much nicer with a new set of softs than it did 3 laps ago on those really old mediums. So P13, there's still a shot of getting in the top 10 here. That'll still be a good recovery drive. got teammates in the pits. And I suppose if there are people pitting now to put on a fresh pair of softs, we may be able to jump someone in the pits. And I did manage to jump my teammate at that point. And I caught with Pedro as well. He put on a set of hards to finish. And the tyre difference is quite a big margin. So that move was pretty straightforward. And yet again we just get much better traction when Pedro to drive out of the corner. So it's JM Tech and Mick ahead now. And that's who we need to catch. Still a good chance of top 10 here. JM Tech isn't in mixed DRS either. Until on lap 26 we've caught up with that battle. JM Tech's just got past Mick, so they've been battling. Mick goes very, very defensive. We're going to come back underneath him. We should get a better run up the hill now. Which we do. Oh, it's so good we run into the back of him. But we're side by side. We're going to go into the first corner. Oh no! And for the second time, we're turned in on off the hill. And our teammate Kristaps now in front of us as well. Until we get to lap 26. Kristaps looking and making a move on Mick. Mick goes really defensive very early, which should hopefully give us a better exit, a chance to get through. So both Ferraris going to get past the Williams here, hopefully. And so we're going to go on the outside after getting in the tow. And so we're past, that's P11 now.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Until we're going to carry on chasing JN Tex and our teammate and see if we can work together.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, but we've had the stay clean wine in the dirty air, we're off track. We've picked up a 3-second penalty.
Against our finishing time at the end of the race.
So unless we get a miracle here is... Ooh. They were very close ahead of me. So it looks as though we're just going to consolidate P11 I think. But we have got Mr. Rage behind me. In that Mercedes. There's a lot of weaving going on. Not sure why my engineer wants me to pit this late. As the Alfa and the Ferrari do battle. That's a very nice move actually. Oh! Snap of oversteer, they're still touching wheels going up the hill. Shades of Fernando Alonso, you have to leave the space. Every time. But they make it through okay. And so with 2 laps to go, I could do with getting past JN Tex as quickly as possible and seeing if I can stretch any kind of lead. But that's easier said than done. Especially if he can keep within the DRS of my teammate. Because Mr. Rage has now joined the party. Are we close enough to JN Tex here? It's going to be a struggle because he's got his DRS open as well. Can try and scare him, but we've run wide. Mr. Rage all over the back of us now. But JNTX won't be in DRS range on this lap. Oh!
Okay,
Just not seeing the mirror. Mr. Rage went round.
let's get back up to racing speed. This is your final lap.
So we just need to
Final
concentrate
lap
now.
of the race. There's been an
This will be for
instant
pride more than anything, me and JNTX.
push for a safety car
It should be a good
right now.
battle.
Just be careful.
As he runs wide there, so we may get a run on him, go up the hill.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
No, we're not close enough. I think JNTX has managed his DRS quite beautifully here, and we haven't done.
We've only got
But it's going to be a race to the
2
line.
laps of fuel left.
Look how close we are. Ooh, we got a small snap of oversteer. And here's where JNTX is stronger than I am. And he gets much, much better exit. There's Nelly wins in the AlphaTauri. Well done, Nelly. The one-stop strategy working for a lot of people. Would have probably worked for us if not for the spin on the first lap. Will we get Nelly here? JNTech, sorry, it's so close. Not quite, we're just going to miss out. We'd have finished P11 anyway. For a very, very fun battle. And that's how it finishes. So the Ferrari's 9th and 11th after all that. Well done to Nelly, to Irish Potato and Matterman on the podium.